Hi, this is Dave. I just want to try doing another short video update, hopefully to be followed by a written and more detailed update, since I know I'm pretty far behind. And among other things, I want to explain a little bit how chemo's been going, which has not been good. It's been really brutal on me. The first round, as I'd mentioned, due to one of the additives that they'd given, actually made the bone pain worse than it's ever been, and really knocked me out of commission for a while. And this most recent round that I had was terrible. After the pump infusion was removed, I actually was admitted to the ER with tachycardia and pneumonia, and that was uh, really pleasant. Mom and I wound up having to stay in the city for an unexpected additional 4 days. I was very lucky to have her there with me to keep an eye because I was pretty much incapable of taking care of myself for um, about a week there. Uh, but we did manage to get some things done. I did get to go for a consult at Cornell Weill. That was interesting. Still working on getting into Sloan Kettering for a consult and see whether they might be a better fit for my care. Um, but in the meantime, I am actually flying up early uh, tomorrow, Monday, the 25th, to New York City so I can have some pre-operation testing for a procedure on Tuesday being performed by a very good neurologist at at Mount Sinai, where my care is currently a, a very uncoordinated uh, mess with some very good doctors and some programs that I'm just not being connected to because of the mega merger that they recently went through, and have been frustrating some of my doctors there. But good news is the procedure on Tuesday should be outpatient, and it will be to repair and protect the worst vertebrae fracture that I have. It's going to be using a new device, well, new to the US. It's been used in Europe for over 8 years now. We just finally approved it. It's called a spine jack. So it'll actually be two little metal jacks boosting my vertebrae back up and letting them insert cement. And so that actually they think might provide a tremendous amount of pain relief in the meantime. And then after that, and we see how that goes, there's a good chance we could do some work on my neck, which would be great because it's one of the most uncomfortable and just undignified feeling things with this sort of like slouched forward slumped neck and having to wear the brace. It sucks. Um, but the worst, the most worrisome fracture is the C1 vertebrae, which is the one where if that suddenly goes and starts pinching the cord, you stop breathing. So not one I'm looking forward to. Well, not one that I want to go at all. But they actually think that that one might be susceptible to radiation treatment. Most of the cancer is so diffuse they can't target. There's not uh, specific tumors that they can sort of like count out and be like, okay, we'll take those out, one by one. It's sort of all through the marrow. Uh, but up there, they actually think it's condensed enough that they might be able to take that out with radiation and put in cement. Sometimes with radiation therapy, the bone will start regenerating itself, and that would be a tremendous additional thing. So I actually, for once, have some medical procedures to look forward to. Uh, I'm hoping they go well. And after having that Tuesday, Wednesday, there's an appointment with my oncologist, and we're going to adjust my chemo so that it doesn't nearly kill me again, I hope. Whether that'll be a delay or a change in the dosage or the specific mix of the medications, I'm not sure yet. That'll be for them to decide, especially depending on how the surgery goes. Again, crossing my fingers. Um, but that's sort of where we stand right now. And if anybody, my mom actually isn't going to be able to get there till Tuesday when I have the procedure. So if anybody wants to help me out with either uh, meeting me at the airport or helping me with check-in, or uh, I'll have a hotel room near the hospital near Columbus Circle, um, with two beds. If you want to stay and keep an eye on me overnight Monday night, free food on me. Um, uh, and if you're in the city, obviously. Um, but I have a hard time asking or imposing on anybody, and especially when I've received uh, so much uh, generosity and kindness and gifts from out of the blue that have really just surprised me and lifted my spirits, and um, have reminded me that even if I don't always feel like it, especially after the chemo hits me, and I feel like I'm already, in another world, that there's a lot of people who, um, believe I have a good reason to uh, find a way to beat this and uh, live more and be able to give back more into the world, and also to regrow my hair, which I never fully appreciated what a wonderful head of hair I had until the barber finally was just like, no, it's starting to come out clumpy. And you say you've been pulling it out for about a week and it's still, eh, oh, most people I know who have had chemo, they grow it back when it finishes, and you're going to finish this and it'll grow back. So I'm hoping he's right, because also got to take care of that. And hopefully I'll be able to post something more soon and have a little bit more energy before the next round, in order to get back to some of you have reached out to me that I haven't had a chance to reply to yet. Thanks again so much. I hope that this update has been a little bit better for me and for you who are keeping track. Um, Thanks so much.